Hey everybody. Well, Squirrely said, get your butt back to making videos and forget about all that other crap. So, with a little help from my son, that's what we're doing. We're just gonna make some videos and have some fun and let all that other crap fall where it falls. So, anyway, Squirrely's excited, so we'll set him over here so he can see what's going on. And this is our trip back in time here because it's Tuesday. So first up, this kit here, this is the original box. Bought this in that first collection I bought years ago I told you about. That kit wasn't in there, and those were crazy expensive, but then they finally reissued it. And everybody, I waited too long. The first reissue, I don't know how many years ago, and they were crazy money by the time I went. But they reissued again, which was cool, so I got one. So you've all seen the one I built. I was going for kind of the box art there, only I changed a few things, the wheel covers and the engine motor color and stuff. But I found one, probably eBay. I can't remember where I bought that at, but it was a good price. Neat, clean little kit, so I bought it. And that's what one of the versions you could make with this kit. Check this out. See, a lot of you probably already have this kit, the reissue, but look at all that. So many cool parts in this, and you could do so much. There's kind of an idea of what some of the parts are and stuff. So, anyway, that's interesting. Hang on just a second here. So that's interesting, and check out this here high dollar price for that thing back in the day. Yeah. Anyway, I picked this up. A nice clean little build right out of the box, it looks like. Those wheels and tires are great in this kit. Just spinning around here, you can kind of get a look at it. Made the little pickup T, whatever you call it, version out. It's got great headers, it's got the cool valve covers on it. It's a really neat kit. Really nice front end, except for the metal axle going through there, but you could probably get away with not doing that if you wanted to. I think I did. No, I did it on that one too. It's got a really cool chassis. It's Z'd back there, and it's just really, really nice. This guy did a pretty cool job on that. So anyway, that's a first one up. It's got the tuck and roll interior there. Nice gauge panel there. That's crazy cool shifter. I love that steering wheel. I've got a few of those that I didn't use for other street rod, hot rod projects. Anyway, there's that one which showed up, and the next one which showed up. I got a box for it too. Again, this box is for a parts one that I got from a friend here in town. The Green Hornet. I guess you can't really see a whole box there. Oh well, you know what it is. Really cool kit. I got a reissue one, and then I bought this one that's got a bunch of parts that I'll probably make a little drag car out of or something and throw it together. It's got really cool tires and wheels. Again, really cool box. I believe this to be an original one. I can't find anywhere on. I got the original date, and usually by the original date it has the reissue date. The other box does, but this one didn't. But this one here I found on eBay, I think. I can't remember. Or Swap Meet maybe, I don't know. I'll put together a really nice little old clean build. I'm sure it's built back in the day. Missing one fender there. Really neat kit. And when you build this, the frame's two pieces, and you got to glue the cross members in it and glue the rear axle on and the front axle and all that stuff. It's got all the cool stuff on the interior there. Neat little scoop thingy there on the engine motor with the blower and stuff. I haven't built one of these yet. I got the reissue one that's nice and not built. I'm gonna have to build it. because this is a really cool kit. See if I can get this body on there. How did I do that? How did I do that? There we go. That slides on there. That is just a cool looking little hot rod car, man. I love that. This, I even got the original instructions that come with it. Really neat instructions back in the day. Got pictures, real pictures of the car. You've probably all seen these old instructions. Really neat. Even when you get into the main part of building it, it's just showing the actual parts, which is really cool. Monogram there, pretty cool stuff. There's the, let's see over here, there's the frame. Got to build it, the two halves and get them together and everything. And probably a little bit of a challenge for a little kid back in the day, but it's just so cool. I'm sure they went ahead and built it. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Neat old kit. Looks good on the shelf with the other one. So that's what the two that showed up here for our little builds for a trip back in time, which eventually we're gonna run out of builds because I'm not buying anymore. So I'll give you a heads up when we get close, and we'll either pick out a few favorites or look at, I got other things we can look at that's old and bring back some memories. But I got a few build-ups left. But anyway, let's move the camera and pick up where we left off here a couple weeks ago with the Modeler's Corner thing there in Street Rodder magazine. I got a few of these. I'll show you some Tim Boyd stuff. Got some pretty cool stuff in there and some pretty famous builders from back in the day. So give me a second and I'll move things around and we will check it out. Okay, we are back. Let's see if we can do this. This is Street Rodder February 85, and these are some 48 Fords. This, I read a little bit of the article. They went to Boyd's shop, bunch of model guys down there that were at a contest or something, it says in there, but they got inspired because Boyd was building a 48 Ford back when he had his shop behind his house, I guess. So they decided to all build one, all paint them red, and then they brought them to the NNL. So here's a few of them. Too bad they weren't in color, but that's a hard kit to build, as we all know. But man, these turned out great. And some of these builders you might recognize. There's another prior one. There's a Gary Coddington. That's a nice little stock looking one. And over here there's a couple more. That's a pretty sweet little one. That's a pretty famous builder there. And this one here I think is one that Tim Boyd was working on. And Dave Dales, he's a pretty famous builder back in the day. Some really cool stuff. Anyway, that's a really interesting kit if you wanna build it. Next up, where we at? We're at June 85, and some I think these are project car ideas. So that's a project car, and these guys got ideas from it and build a couple little hot rod drag cars. Nice looking 40 there. Man, I wish these were in color. Got the flames on there. Pretty detailed engine motor there. Got the trunk open. Got the gas tank in there. And the roll bars coming through. A shot of that panel. And that guy, a pretty famous builder back in the day. Some nice little detail shots of that motor there. Man, look at that. He did an awesome job. It's like a little Pro Stock engine in there or something. Look at the little shifter there. Got the linkage going on there. Check out the rear axle. That's pretty sweet too. Is there more? No, just a picture of the back with the tubs and everything. That was pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. 1985. September, they Made a flatbed out of the 44 truck. I don't recognize that name. Pretty neat build though. A lot of scratch building. Check out that motor. Nice job. I'm sure a lot of scratch building went into this. There's a shot of the chassis there. Pretty nice. This had opening doors, but he did a nice job detailing. There's a nice shot of it there. Pretty cool little build, man. Looks like it's got a vet or Jaguar end or something underneath it. You can kind of see it there too. Very cool. Oh, there's our Scale Auto ad. Yeah, back in the day. What we got here? September 86. Tale of Two Highboys. These were built by Jarvis Watson from down in Salem, Oregon, I think. I think it says somewhere in here. Yeah, Salem, Oregon, right there. Anyway, he built these two. That looks like it's got that one with the Ferrari motor in it, I believe, based on kind of like a real car that was around back in the day. I don't know if anybody's seen any Jarvis Watson's builds, but they're pretty amazing. Pretty amazing builder, like that rear engine thing right there. Very cool. Here's some more shots of the Ferrari one. Kinda not too, but there we go. That's a lot of scratch building. Look at that, man. That's got the perfect look. I think back here we got to look at that rear engine thing. How we did that. That is pretty sweet build. These I don't think I ever seen in real life. Or maybe I didn't realize these were his at the Roadster show. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. A lot of detail work on that, man. That's cool. Okay, here we got some shots from the Greater Salt Lake or whatever Model Car Championship. This is from October 86. And I'm pretty sure we all recognize that name. That's a sweet little hot rod there. That name's pretty familiar. That's a sweet custom there. Again, not in color, sucks. There's some, that's a sweet little new age futuristic T-bucket thing. That, I was going to get the trophy and come show you the trophy they made after this kit. I told you about it, but I probably showed you before. But anyway, that's the original build there from '63. Amazing build. And Mike Pearsall, he worked for him at Thrifty Auto Supply in Gresham, Oregon. He was my boss. Super cool guy. I do not know if he's still with us or not. Oh wait, Gary Fox right there. Mike Pearsall is from, where's he from? Gresham, I think. And Gary was from, oh, I forget. Anyway, that Portland area. Mike Pearsall, he's got some amazing builds. You've probably seen some of his builds over the years. Gary Fox, he did that 39 Chevy, made a custom out of it. That thing's a beautiful build. I've seen both of those in real life back in the day. Crazy stuff. And let's see, there's a, recognize that name, Bob Barnett. Nice little Merc. It was on 2 pages, so it's kind of hard to see. That's pretty sweet right there. 44 custom thing. That's really sweet. I think that was in Scale Auto, some colored pictures or somewhere. That's pretty sweet. L40 panel. And then, oh, Bob Robinson. He's like my second dad down in Portland, Oregon. He built that. He's a phenomenal builder too. I use that word a lot, but I mean it. Recognize that name. That's a sweet little build there. Yeah, Larry Booth, recognize that name. That's an amazing little build there. Cut the doors open and everything. That's pretty sweet. And then back here, there's another Bob Robinson build. Like I say, he's a pretty amazing builder. I guess he must have made that out of the 48 Ford and something else. If it wouldn't, there you go. You guys can kind of read that. That's pretty sweet. Don't recognize his name, but there is Ron Martinolich. He just passed away. Another amazing builder. Even when it's blurry, it's still cool. Put that little trailer on there. Go with it. That was kind of a bronze brown color, two-tone metallic brown. Really nice kit. There's Doris Watson. That was a big feature on that Scale Auto back in the day. He won, oh come on, Best in Show, Best Interior, probably a few other things. If I didn't wiggle so much. Sweet build. The guy's amazing builder. Amazing. Okay, we only got a couple more. This here is one of Tim Boyd's how-tos that he did in his Modeler's Corner from '87. They're building a super cab dually pickup out of those right there. And he's going to telling you all the cutting up and chopping and sectioning and piecing together. This guy does crazy scratch building stuff. We all know and love Tim Boyd. Amazing model builder. Awesome articles. Here's what he's doing. Telling you how he does it step by step. Combining the two kits. This is part 1. So we'll see part 2 next week on Trip Back in Time. There, he's getting her done. He's getting her done. Pretty cool build. Yeah, we got some more. Jeez, big long article. There we go. So you gotta cut the fender things and lengthen them out. Check that out, man. He's doing some serious. We got to lengthen the box. Yeah. Good imagination. Excellent work. They're just some early iron series that was in the old Street Order magazine back in the day. Alright, guys. Well, sorry I was gone for a while. Glad I'm back. Squirrely, he's really happy. He was getting bored. So there's what showed up this week. Couple neat old builds. Hope you got some ideas from the magazine articles. I like looking at these old builds. You can run out and buy that kit, and you can still find that one too for a pretty reasonable price. So anyway, thanks again, guys. Thank you, subscribers, for hanging in there. Again, if you haven't subscribed, give it a shot. I appreciate it. Just going back to having fun, not worrying about nothing. So we're having fun. That's the main thing. Looking at builds and building models. So with that, I'll talk to you guys later. Everybody take care. Thanks again. Bye.